For the writings, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about them a little bit and give you some samples. And we'll start off with more things to explore. Some of you out there, I'm sure, have probably even acted this one out with me when I was substitute teaching back there years ago. In the beginning, in the morning, the sun was bright, the sun was warming. I had plans for that day, set in my mind, I knew just what to say. Mother, may I go to the woods and play? Yes, you may. There I'd often walked along, over log, across the stream. I walked along quite in a dream. Okay, we'll look at the next one is haikus. The haikus are actually, most haikus are written about nature, but I like to write haikus about people. And the first one I'm going to share with you is actually about the newlyweds that I wrote just a couple weeks ago. And it goes, happiness and light, serving the Lord with gladness, rejoicing in love. Another haiku, a young smiling face, growing into womanhood, little robin fly. The next one on the list is God sent me here to save. This is actually the story of Joseph in rhyme. Okay. When Joseph was young, his father gave him a multicolored coat. Oh, that coat, it made him gloat, and though it made him very glad, it made his brothers very mad. What do you think? How does it seem? Then Joseph dreamed a dream, and then another, where all of his brothers, even father and mother, each bowed to Joseph their head, which made the brothers very red. The next one on the list is My Grandpets, which, here's a picture of the grandpets. You have Ty Girl there, and Bear, and Pepper Ann, you can't see her too well, and Prince Bud. And that's just stories, they're like little paragraph stories about just the different things that happened with the pets and with myself also. Next one on the list is I am way too picky romantic poems. No. Okay, wait. Okay, these are dedicated to all those people like myself who aren't married yet, but haven't given up on that idea. Well, to begin, I like your grin. Take the cup, also sup, but please do not cover your lips up. And your hair, don't you know it is beautiful, so let it grow. What do you like to do? Do you like the color blue? Or maybe green? Have you ever seen a scene from a mountain top? Or feel waves flip and flop? No, stop. No, go, there is more. Lots of good things in store. I even sweep the floor. Well, once in a while, you make me smile. Always. Working hands are nice. I like to cook with spice. Do you like to play? Exercise every day. Not only your body, but also find good thoughts to fill your mind. So much there is to do. It is better when there's two. Okay, we'll do one more of those. Little, small, petite, with lines that curve. Very dear to see are your ears to me. A gentle heart that is pure. Do you have the cure for what hides deep inside, where pleasant days reside, side by side? Next one on the list we have is, actually I'm going to probably combine these two, I'm not sure yet. It's Where I Was and What I Saw. I'm still working on that title, and Just About Anything. When I was very young, not too big at all, this is what I remember, this is what I saw. Terror and panic breaking out of despair. So we loaded the car and we headed elsewhere. On the way out of town, that panic-stricken city, in my young heart I must have felt pity. For what I saw of my race, I saw machines of destruction all over the place. A little bit later, in a warm place, I thought about what I saw. Still I knew I was safe. That was actually about the riots in Detroit when I was a youngster. Now, just about anything. On a boat, in the sea, guess what we saw? What did we see? Out in the ocean blue, what might one do? Sail? Swim? Just float around, or look for shells upon the ground? What might you find? What might be found? You might even hear a sound. Not on the ground, but in the air. Feathers, not hair. Or see some fins flying by. Then they're in the water blue, where the dolphins swim, and maybe you. I just realized I'd left one out. How many one-letter words are there? I see a B. My name is D. If you tickle me, you might hear E-E-E. The last three on the list is actually a trilogy that I'm working on. The first one I wrote years ago, Where I Sit, kind of a fairy tale about a girl little princess getting kidnapped and her brother, little twin brother, going out to find her, and just all that happens there. The second one in the trilogy is What Happened in Cutterbug. It's kind of there where you meet, like in all of them, you meet talking horses and giants and things like that. So they're kind of fairy tale-ish type stories. And the second one, but it's kind of a story in fairy tale form about all the crazy things that happens in the world. And then the third one, A Time for Peace, is it's just a story in fairy tale form about how I think life should actually be lived here on Earth. And that one I haven't even started yet, other than in my head. The second one I'm working on, it's got some written down, and like I said, the first one has already been written. Thank you very much for viewing my writings.